Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamond Painting with Anxiety. I'm Karen, so glad you're here. So today's March 1st, so it's time to kick off my piece that I'm going to be working on for the Chuckalong3. I'm so excited to work on this one, so excited to participate in this wonderful event. Very, very thankful to the creators for putting this together for us all to participate in. This, of course, is a Diamond Art Club Chuck Pinson. This is American Roots. So if you watch my channel, you know how much I love holiday pieces. So I'm really excited to be starting this one and excited to be starting it way before July. So hopefully I'll have it done and I'll be able to, you know, get it hung here at the house for some 4th of July decor. Really excited to start this. Let me show you some things I've kind of done to set up first, and then I'll go into some of the things I want to tell you. So of course I always use these as a walking legend. So this works just perfectly for me to keep it out on my table. So I have that all set up. I did take the clear cover off this piece and I used these little cover papers that I got on Amazon. I actually got this as one of my Secret Santa gifts when I participated in that in December. But I love these. They're about the right size for me to work on. It doesn't feel too intimidating. Covers the painting really nicely. I'm not someone who enjoys messing with the clear cover, even if I have cover minders, which I do. But I just prefer to have this type of cover paper on the canvas itself. Just makes it a lot easier for me. Nice little size sections, easy peasy. So I have the whole painting covered in this. This is a round. It's 29 by 22 or 74 by 56 centimeters. Really good size. So I've got this all kitted up and ready to go. I went ahead and kitted up in one of my favorite storage solutions. I always forget what these are called. I'll link them down below, but I'm got you kind of close in, so it's kind of hard to show you, but I'll try to do it this way. See? Okay. So this storage solution actually sits on your table. It takes up a lot less room than some of the other storage solutions I've used in the past. It holds 24 containers, and it's really cool because you're able to spin it to find the color that you need. It will hold, depending on the size of the packages of drills, between 1 and 3 of the Diamond Art Club packages. I always kit up using what I call fast and lazy method. So all I do is I go through and I, cut my packages apart, and I always work from number. That's just easiest for my brain. That's the way I do it. I don't have to relabel my containers. So I go through my chart and I look and I see which number it corresponds with is from the package to the chart. And then I just take the package, shove it inside there, and put it away. And then I just do that with all of the different packages. And before you know it, I'm kitted up. So this one holds 24. I really love these containers. I do have a couple of these opened already. I'll tell you why. I love these containers. If I do have just, a section of confetti or a little bit of, drills that I've missed or something like that, or just a few of them, I'm able to just do that and just kind of grab and go straight out of the container. So I love this storage solution, mainly because, well, there's so many reasons. All of those reasons I just talked about. But I work in a real small area, real small apartment. So I just love that this takes up less footprint on my TV tray that I do all of my diamond paintings on. So this works really well for me. Another kind of different fun thing I did this time, isn't that cute? I took one of my, you know, just clear, cheap pens, and I put some red, white, and blue drills in it. There isn't a whole lot of red, white, and blue in this painting. I had to use some of my ABs, so I didn't fill it all the way up, but still I've got, you know, a little bit of festive color. Now these are going to mix as I use this, but that's okay. Also, because this piece doesn't have a lot of confetti on it, I am going to attempt to use my 10 placer. I'm not as good with multi-placers as some people are, particularly with rounds, but I'm going to give it a good try. I'm not as good with rounds just in general. I have more trouble getting my rounds to line up. I much prefer squares, but this painting's round, so I'm just going to have to work with it. I may have to eventually, you know, pour some of these out and use them. If I have to, you know, do that, they're such different colors that that'll be pretty easy just to kind of pick them out as I go. So not too worried about that either if there's not extras. Most Diamond Art Club packages do have extra drills in them, so that will be something that we'll see if I need to do going forward. So with that, all of that being said, I'm going to go ahead and open up this section in my lower right-hand corner, which is where I normally start so that, you know, I don't stick to the canvas. I do have this turned sideways because it fits better on my TV tray. So yeah, I'm excited. So with all that being said, I'm going to choose some drills and let's get started with this project. Okay, normally I start on these outside edges and I line up with a credit card so that I get everything real straight, real, you know, straight in that first row. Probably not going to do that because I'm going to be talking with you, so I'm going to choose one of the symbols kind of here more in the middle, and I'll fill out this outside edge in. Actually, let me show you. I've shown it before, but let me show you what I use to actually keep my my edge straight here. So hang on just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I grabbed a Starbucks gift card. This is something that I will use to kind of line up my drills sometimes. It's kind of fun because I have a lot of different ones and I can, you know, sort of theme them to my diamond paintings. I use this a lot on my winter paintings this year. But I just take the credit card and I just line it up. It's a little bit more difficult, I suppose you could say that, with the DAX because the glue doesn't come out very far, but you can kind of get it so that it'll stick right there at the edge, and it just gives you a nice edge to start again, and then you know everything's going to be, you know, start out fairly straight. So I use those a lot, but my favorite thing to use is actually these planner dividers that come with some of the planners I've bought in the past. They're, you know, a little bit longer, like this right here is 6 inches. So I would say this is probably close to 8, you know, to 8 inches. So I like it because it's, you know, a nice size to fit with these sections that I do. And because it's kind of clear, I can basically see through it, so it helps me to line it up even better, even easier. So I just take this and line it right up against my edge, like that, and then I will just start my drills right along that line. I can push them up against the edge, and it just helps keep everything nice and straight. I do have 2 of these, so the other thing I can do is take this one. My light's not very good, so I'm going to have to be really careful. I can take this one and line it up on this side. And boom, I'm ready to go. Got nice straight areas to drill against. So yeah, that's kind of how I do that. While I was gone, I did choose a color. I'm gonna start with these arrow symbols, which is $7.79, a brown color. I'm starting down here on the cobblestone area and fence line, so I'm going to be starting with a brown color. So here again, I've had my drills inside here. Now I just tear them open. Whoops. And of course I spilled drills. Hey, it's me. So I'm able to just pour that right into there. A few more in there. Okay, let's see if I can pick up these ones that I made a mess with. But as you can see, oh my goodness. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like some of those it's probably just the way the light's hitting them. Almost looks like some of those are a different color. Huh, let's see. Pour them into my tray. Nah, I think it's just the way the light's hitting them. They look fine. But yeah, as you can see, this holds a lot of drills. So that's one, good size package. It would probably hold 2 or 3. So that's where I'm going to start. So since I did put my, rulers against here, I can start right up against my edge like I was talking about. And usually along my edge, I have a tendency to do my single placing because, again, I'm not the greatest with rounds. So, excuse me, just kind of helps me get myself off to a nice straight start. And then I can use my temp placer. And be very careful because, like I said, I'm not the greatest at temp placing, but we're going to go with it. So yeah, there's my first drills. We're started, you guys. Super excited about this project. If you saw the video where I unkitted this, I talked a little bit about how I was kind of torn about doing this Chuckalong3. I had wanted to participate in a Chuckalong and just never have. This is actually my second Chuck Pinson painting, but I have participated every year in the Drills and Chills event. I have participated, by watching all the videos in the, the drill-a-thons or whatever it was that they called them, sometimes just by going to the lives and watching those. But last year I also participated in whatever the event was. I can't remember what it was called now, that was done, I think, by Rachel Ray for Halloween for Diamond Art Club. I did that one. Yeah, I think that was Rachel Ray and Wolfpack. Maybe? I don't remember. It's been a few months, you guys. Things are crazy in my head. Anyway, I participated in that one for Halloween. Didn't get that one completed. Almost did, but didn't get it quite finished. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I just included that Diamond Art Club piece in Drills and Chills. Maybe that's what it was. I think it was. Anyway, for Drills and Chills, I did like a bazillion projects and had more that I wanted to complete and didn't get them finished, all of them. Didn't finish my Diamond Art Club piece that I wanted to do for decor here at the shelter. And then I did participate in the Winter with Dak. That was the one that was done by Rachel Ray and Wolfpack. But because of it being the holidays and stuff, I actually had 2 diamond paintings going, which was a big mistake. I was working on 2 really large pieces, one of them a Diamond Art Club, which was, what was the Diamond Art Club? It was, my Diamond Art Club, was I forget what it's called, Christmas Morning, I think, the one with Santa Claus. Huge, huge, huge piece. That one is still not completed. And then there's another canvas that I was working on for my daughter that was actually huge too, had a lot of confetti. It is completed. I completed it towards the end of January, but yeah, just trying to participate and trying to get both of those done, and with holiday stuff and everything I had going on, it really ended up feeling stressful. And drills and chills ended up feeling stressful for me too, because I just tried to do too much, too many different things all at once. So I had pretty much told myself when I finished that piece for my daughter in January, and still have not finished the piece that I started for Winter with Dak, I pretty much told myself, that's it, I'm not going to participate in these community events. It's just too stressful. But then, of course, I wanted to do a Chuckalong. I've only done one other Chuck Penson painting. It had a lot of confetti. It was not a Diamond Art Club piece. It was huge, and it had a lot of confetti. So I was a little bit nervous. I was a little bit hesitant, but I knew that there were, several more Chuck Penson paintings that I wanted to get and do. And I thought, why not? So I went over to Diamond Art Club and looked at their Chuck Pensons. This one was in stock. This is one that I really, really wanted to purchase. I didn't purchase it when it first came out. So I told myself, okay, I'll try this one more time. But I was nervous, especially because this is a Chuck Penson, and my first one had so much confetti. I was really afraid that this one was going to have a lot of confetti too, because they were both Chuck Pensons. This one is smaller than the other one I did, I believe. And I don't know if it's a simpler design. It's not, but this one doesn't have as much confetti. I mean, it has color changes, but I definitely wouldn't say that I see a lot of confetti in this painting so far. It's got some nice areas like the one I'm working on right now, and I am single placing. I get so nervous with this multi-placing stuff, you guys. But I guess, it's like anything else in life. I need to practice, right? But this one has good, areas where I can just kind of use my multi-placer and just go. So I do feel pretty confident, nothing crazy comes up and I don't lose my mind and allow myself to start something else. I'm fairly confident I can get this done by the end of March. Hopefully sooner. I'd like to maybe start and do a small piece of some kind for some Easter decor for here at the house, but see, that's how I get myself in trouble. I just try to do it all at once, and I always tell myself stuff like, oh, I'll, switch off, I'll work on one day, the next day, which is kind of what I did when I was doing Winter with Dak and working on 2 huge canvases. But that never works very well. and I just end up feeling like I don't get anything accomplished. So hopefully this goes a lot more smoothly and I'm able to finish this before March, and it will probably be the make or break point for me on whether or not I, participate in any of these paint along events. I think that the people that create these events, they put so much time and effort into them, and it's so much fun to see people's posts and their progress. And I do like to give myself a challenge, but I don't want this to be a thing where this gets, super stressful. I have enough stress in my life. The last thing I need is to be self-imposing stress in my life based on the fact that I'm trying to take on too much, or, putting pressure on myself to do anything. That just makes this hobby not as much fun. And, this hobby is something that's really been good for my mental health and stability, like so many of you. Something I love, 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 love to share with the residents here at the shelter. So I don't want it to get stressful and lead me to burnout in any way, shape, or form. So hopefully this painting and this month will not be like that. And I can just have a lot of fun. I'm super excited about this design. I can't wait to see it all completed. I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous, and it's going to look really good hanging here at our house. Our house is a similar style to the house in this painting, so that's kind of fun. I even thought about maybe changing the color of the house to yellow like ours, but then I'm like, no, Karen, don't get all wild and crazy. So I'm just going to leave it the way Chuck Pinson created it to be. I'm not going to mess with his artistic creation. What's kind of fun though is some years I do even put the bunting. So I put the bunting out. You guys can't see that. I put the bunting, these things right here. Some years I hang these outside on our fence and along the front of the house. So that's really fun because, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I get so excited about holiday pieces. That's part of my problem. That's why I take on so much, like during drills and chills and at the holiday time, because I just love using the holiday pieces here at our house and being able to, give those completed pieces to my daughter, and she uses them at her house. So just, I don't know. Oops, sorry about that. I don't know if I'll be able to edit that out or not. I can try. But, and if not, you just heard my phone notification. Oh well. But I just love doing the holiday pieces. Okay, nope, there's a few more. Let's see right here. So there's just a few more of these brown colors left. I think I'll wrap this video up as soon as I get these last few placed. Just kind of a short little whip and chat today as I get this piece started, and hopefully you guys are participating in this event as well, or working on something that makes you really happy and really excited, and hopefully whatever your project is that you're working on, you're loving it, and hopefully you're not making the mistake that I make and, doing a lot of self-imposed pressure or putting any stress on yourself with this craft at all, because that's not, what it's designed to be. So we just got to enjoy it. We just got to enjoy the process. So that's all of that color. I got a nice little bit started. Yay, March 1st. I can't wait. Can't wait to get this finished. hopefully you'll be seeing some, you know, update photos, maybe another whip and chat or two with this project as the month goes on. So thanks so much for watching. And before I want to let you go, I want to remind you that we can change our lives one drill at a time, even if it's just our own, because when we change our lives, the entire world around us is going to start to change. That's it for today, you guys. I'll see you really soon.